welcome back to Risky Concepts RC. Today I have a Mad Force Kruiser 2.0 right out of the box. Well, almost right out of the box. I've been keeping that on just to keep the dust off. So, Mad Force Nitro 2.0, you can tell by the, by the 17mm beadlock rims. These are actually beadlock rims. Take the body off. And you can see the one change I've done is I've already gone ahead and put the Risky Concepts wheelie bar on. I'm in talks with the makers of these wheels to try and see if I can't get some more, but if not, I have another wheel option that still will be rubber tires. So as you can see, all the factory parts are still there. Nothing's been altered other than replacing the wheelie bar. Now the factory wheelie bar is roughly 2 inches shorter. The reason that I extended it is because the factory wheelie bar allows the truck to get a lot more vertical, and it makes it harder to handle, basically, is the wording I want. So with this, the truck will not pull as high of a wheelie. You probably won't be able to do backflips if you have a brushless truck and you're looking to do backflips. So just basic how it's installed. Take the factory one off. To do so, you've got to take, 5 screws off on each side, and then the wheelie bar lifts off. There's the factory one. So you've got 4, 5. You can see I left one of the screws in. 5 holes. Now, the thickness of this is less than the thickness of the Risky Concepts wheelie bar. So when you take these off, you actually have to take the screw loose here behind the shock. So what I did was I took the tire off, I took the shock off, and that gave me access to all the screws. Take the screw loose here on both sides so that you can put this back on. Like I said, this is now wider here, so this is actually going to be pinched in. So they're actually pinched in a little bit. It's not that big of a deal. It shouldn't cause any problems with your truck. You're just slightly bending these, basically. Now this is made of 7075 or 7075 aluminum, which is several times, somewhere in the ballpark of 5 times stronger than, or twice as strong, somewhere in the ballpark of twice as strong, a little more, than T6 or 6061, however you know it as. But the cost is nearly 5 times as much. So this is substantially less prone to bend. With the rubber tires, you get a little better performance. So you can see they spin pretty well. And that's just on brass bushings. The tires, when you get the wheelie bar, are not glued. So if you plan on using it instead of just shelving it, I do suggest that you put a little glue on there. Otherwise, you're gonna lose the tire, and then you're gonna need new tires. So basically, for assembly purposes, put each side plate on with the 3 screws that you see up here. Well, with these 2, and then this one down here is for this. But before you put this on, you have to put the body post screw in the bottom. So it's kind of you got to make sure you put it all together in the right order. If you don't put it together in the right order, you'll have to take it back apart and put it back together again. So just kind of pay attention as you're taking it apart. But more or less, all you have to do is take off the wheels and the shocks, and you only have to take off the upper shock. It's take the screw out. There's a screw that goes in the end here. Take that out, twist that off, shock's off. That's the purpose of the screw, is to keep the shock from coming off so easy. That's what you get. See if I can provide a greater distance shot of what I mean about the wheelie bar height. So went all the way up. So if you got any comments, any questions, feel free to post them below. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a great day.